stream to us in Discord.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the third day of the Vel
Mic off.
Open tournament.
Mic
This is our
on.
second Open tournament, if I am not mistaken. And third day and first game. We've got Light Gaming up against Meraki. Should be an interesting one here, so to speak. Meraki, we saw them face off against Dynastic yesterday and beat Dynastic 7-4. And then we saw Light play Dynastic as well, and they lost the 7-0. I do have Olympus with me here today. How are you, Olympus?
I'm doing amazing. I'm actually just from playing a game of Apex Legends where I was playing with a bunch of randoms and we actually won, which is it's one of those rare moments you get to celebrate as a gamer. So I'm feeling rather good. I wouldn't say I'm feeling too good for Light Gaming because they were crushed 7-0. A clean sweep by Dynastic yesterday. So I don't know whether they stand much of a chance against Meraki, given that, like you said, Meraki beat Dynastic 7-4. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch, and we start right off with interesting bans. Monty and Blackbeard are off the board.
They are going straight away, and Cafe is the map of choice today by these teams, and we'll see what's going to be happening. Scoreline, what do you predict?
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and say 7-0.
Yeah, me as well. Not much else to say, really. It's we saw what Meraki can do against Dynastic, and Dynastic, we saw what they could do against Light. So not looking good for Light, to say the least. Meraki, interesting ban on the Maestro, and Miragon as well. Two very strong operators on this map.
Definitely. We'll remind everyone again that Light Gaming is a new team. They've just been recently formed, and at the same time, the players are new to Siege indeed. So it must be kind of like jumping off the deep end for them to get thrown into a tournament that has such a high level of competition as this one. We will be starting on the third floor, defense, bar, and cocktail. Meraki bringing a mute, Jaeger, Melusi, Doc, and Rook. So two chunky boys.
Very interesting lineup here.
Indeed.
Starting us off with, like you said, a bar cocktail defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
I'm not too confident here right now that Light takes this game. It takes a round, really. But then again, like you said, they are new, so props to them for even being here.
Yeah, definitely. I think it takes a lot of courage, for lack of a better word, to step into a tournament, as a new team. Even being new to the game itself and then stepping into a competitive environment of the game must be a very daunting task. So I have to say props to them.
10 seconds to insertion.
I do admire that.
Mm-hmm.
Very well played there.
5 seconds to
We
go.
head on into the first round.
Attackers
I would like to
Rez is going to
see-
be kicking off for the spawn peak. He is indeed, but no one spawns at River Docks, so that is not going to be successful. He'll take his time on that. I think everyone spawned by that Christmas area. All 5 attackers there.
I would like to see Light Gaming get at least one round, just to lift their
Would I
spirits
as
up a
well?
little bit.
I mean, who doesn't? Who just wants to get one round here? but Meraki will not be making that an easy thing for them to do.
Yeah, so currently it seems very curiously that the entirety of light gaming is at the bottom of white stairs and they will be working their way up towards the third floor. That's not a very common thing you see when attacking cafe, let alone when attacking the top floor of cafe. What's usually more common is to see teams start from up top, get the hatches open, get the red wall and cigar, and so on and so forth. But look at this, Shadow and his teammate Rocketman are both in this little bar area trying to go up brown and red stairs.
Very interesting attack strategy here. I'm not entirely sure what we're seeing. As Reds now, he can get a very easy pick, or few very easy picks. It might look, but a Nomad is set up to watch the flank. And there it is. Reds opens things up on Alpha and A. First frag and Shadow. Reds for the second for himself. Rocket as well as really nice. Just a couple back and forth here and there.
Yeah, an interesting round in terms of the attack strategy coming out from Light. An interesting defense as well. How often do you see a roaming Rook and a roaming Doc?
Not very often at all. But hey, Meraki's making it work right now as they're up 4-2 in man count. And they're able to make it even further as MK, he's so low on HP. But Smokey picks up Reds, so he's shut down. He's off the board this round. That's all he said this round. And a 2 versus, it's a winnable round for Light now that I think of it. I would love to see them take this first round off the board. Just straight up.
I definitely agree with you, and I think with Kingso aggressing over into this cigar shop area, Old Man Smokey might be in a position to wallbang him if he's aware of his position. However, the Jaeger gets the kill onto the cap tower, and it's all left up to Old Man Smokey. The peak comes out, and the Jaeger is on top. Meraki get the first round.
Okay, ends up with a little bit of a shaky round. I wouldn't say it was clean, but hey, it is a round nevertheless. They will be happy with that. And they go 1-0 up. Double kill from Reds, or was that a triple? I'm not too sure.
The two players who are called Red. So there's Red, and then there's Reds.
Red and Reds. I think it's
We'll have to keep our eyes on them so that we don't get the names confused.
RX and Reds. Let's go with that.
Yeah, why not? I mean, that was a good round. It was a good attempt from Light Gaming towards the dying seconds. They seemed like they were more... I don't know. They seemed like they were in a better position to win that round than they were in yesterday's match.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It was they've probably been working on a few things, seeing as that was a fairly decent attack. It started off a little bit slow, trying to take it from below, which is not something you see very often at all. But let's see what's going to happen now as we head now onto the reading room defense. And like you said, this is arguably the strongest site in this map. Statistically, it is. And we'll see if
10 seconds remaining.
Meraki can prove us correct on that one.
5 seconds left before insertion.
It looks like Red is going for yet another spawn pick.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, he's gonna go for the Christmas spawn pick now, and there's gonna be so many people. And he knows it. He knows that there's gonna be a lot of people there. And oh, he's taken out by the Thermite. Oh no, not the Thermite, sorry, the Nomad. Shadow, it took a little bit of damage. That was a great shot from RX, but nowhere near enough connection onto Shadow to take him out. And all of a sudden, Light Gaming have the lead here. Not being by much, 4 versus 5. We see RX, one floor, Gohan middle floor, and then 2 players upstairs. Would have been 3, but RX excessive, and got very much so punished for it. And we see a bottom floor take. This is so odd.
It is interesting indeed to see, and I think that this calls back to what I was saying yesterday. Being a new team, they might be playing things that their opposition are not expecting. For example, what we're seeing right now, where they enter in through the bottom of white stairs and try to take map control. Kings, who's on the Jaeger, has taken some damage. However, the trades come back out, and it's 2 players on Light Gaming who are dead. Make that 3. It's only Rocketman and Alpha Nidzim who are left alive.
Working out so well for the team of Light Gaming, but they just got shut down by Reds. Really, he said no, and they said okay. A little bit of damage being done to Kingso and Reds, but other than that, not much. And Reds will continue on his rampage, shutting down yet another man. Alpha needs income. And Rocketman, he picks up one, but it's an impact drag as Kingso posts out the round. So, I do believe if Meraki win this game, they go through to the next stage.
Mic off.
If Light loses this, which right now it looks like that's gonna happen, they are out of the tournament. But like we said, they're a new team, so very well played to them, just either win. And I admire the courage to just join such a high level tournament as their first hello to the competitive scene.
Indeed. Both a Jaeger and Wamai being brought by Kingso and Cobras respectively, so no projectile play is going to be allowed from Light Gaming's side. The Jaeger was just running circles around Light Gaming. Even despite his nerf now being a 2-speed instead of a 3-speed, he's still a pretty fast operator, and he was running laps around the entire map basically. Hopefully this time they can shut him down, and maybe they can get successful flank watches, given that Shadow is running the Nomad yet again. Not seen too much utility play coming out from Light Gaming's side. Not seen the air jabs being detonated or even being placed really. So as time progresses, hopefully they can take that lesson ahead with them and learn the ins and outs of how competitive Siege works. But just look at the operator lineup. They have a Thatcher, they have a Thermite as well. A cursory glance tells me that they at least know those two are needed to open a wall, and that's really important when attacking a site such as Kitchen.
I feel like Meraki are just more taking the head of the gunfight. Trying to get a spray, trying to get a kill here. Like, not many flanks are being put up because they don't. It's more just, yeah, they just want to take the gunfight straight away because they gunfight. It's just a Reds just really good last round, and freezer fate as the Mike and Thatcher.
Attacker bomb has been dropped.
Let's say that RX triple run out.
Wow.
And Alpha picks up one of his own. And that is RX being taken out. 2 versus 3 with 2 minutes on the board.
And it looks like Kingso is preparing himself for yet another round. If Alpha Nidzim is not prepared, he could get taken down easily. However, Reds gets a kill onto Light MK. It's all up to the IQ with the G8, a very capable weapon to take on the 3 players of Meraki Gaming. He creeps his way into VIP. He should meet up with his Mozzie, I believe, very soon. He gets Reds down, injured, and out for the count. A double kill, and he's left with 2 more to go. Gohan with the shotgun is very close. He could get an easy kill, and there we have it. Round number 3 going in the way of Meraki.
That shotgun is so strong. I don't know how it hasn't been nerfed yet, because that from such a long distance it can still pack a serious punch, but
Of course, you know how this game works. When the opponent has a shotgun, it feels like it has the range of a sniper.
yeah.
But when you play it point blank range, you hit someone in the chest and they're taken down to 1 HP.
It's just confetti.
Mm-hmm.
3-0 up as things begin to look a little bit grim for Light Gaming. But they are doing pretty well.
Defenders,
It's not like
protect
they're
your
just
bombs
getting
from being
flawless every round,
defused
they're
by
also
attackers.
putting up a fight.
Battery low.
himself having a grab. And
Charging battery.
Yeah, indeed, they are definitely trying. Like I said, they are looking a bit stronger than they did yesterday.
Charging
when they were playing
battery.
against Dynastic. I think they took a couple of lessons from that game and tightened up their teamwork and coordination a little bit, but not enough to give them a round just yet. It's round number 4, so it's not the end of the world. But if they keep allowing Meraki to get too many rounds ahead of them, it's going to be such a difficult task for them to catch up.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb.
They're going to
and
be
defuse
left in the dark.
it's looking like it's any default setup for Milwaukee. Nothing special, nothing too flashy. And probably a spawn peak coming up here from RX, but nothing just yet. Ash on the roof now. That's lights. That is good. At least there's that little bit. You're cutting up.
Defender is exposed. Attackers have dropped the bomb
He's
diffuser.
allowed to get 2. Oh, that's. You hate to see it.
Yeah, you hate to be on the receiving end of such a thing as runouts, and Shadow could lose his life to Reds here. He's not careful of this door. He was just watching it, and there he connects the shots. Reds is taken down once again. Not quite finished off just yet, but of course, as I say that, Shadow brings it to a 3v3. So, like I was saying, it's never a fun experience to be on the receiving end of a runout like that, but the most important thing I feel for this game and for life in general is to always learn from your mistakes. Speaking of mistakes, going up the stairs like that, blind without any information, is something that I'm sure Light Gaming are now going to learn from.
Yeah, Rocket Man has intel right now. He's just gonna blindly keep keeping it. Little pre-fire, but nothing connecting. As Cobra sees the other side of the map, he's rotated. He's doing the smart thing and not giving anything to the attackers. Kingso though, he's slightly tagged up, so there could be. It's a winnable round for Light here. More of a winnable round than we've seen, but Gohan in a very powerful position.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Nitro comes out,
Bomb
and
diffuser has been dropped.
the rocket runs. Nitro not even needing to be detonated. Light, he's left up on roof, all on his lonesome, with 1 minute to play around.
I feel like in these situations, it's usually better for me. When I find myself in Light's situation, it's usually better for me to just take the 1 minute to think and to re-strategize and to reorganize my mindset and to get everyone on the team on the same page. Because when the diffuser is all the way on the bottom floor, there's still 3 players left. You don't really have much in the way of utility. You don't have much in the way of time. It's more or less an unwinnable round, and Gohan seems to be making sure that that's confirmed with this Nitro Cell yet again, not needing to be detonated just yet, as MK has run all the way to the other side of the map. With 15 seconds left, I don't think this round is going in his favor at all, unless he can get maybe 1 kill, participation trophy. Nope, not even that. Gohan running laps around Cafe Dostoevsky, giving Meraki their 4th round. 4th round in a row as well. So the scoreline goes 4-0 in the favor of Meraki.
Huh. That is interesting round there. I feel like all these rounds have been interesting rounds, really. No idea what's happening anymore. There it is, Red, or teasing us with the I don't think you're allowed to play Elite, so Buck's probably gonna have to 6th pick off. Yeah, there it is. Buck 6th picking off, and Reds, there it is, the Kavira.
Sneaky, sneaky.
See how this goes for them now. As
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
feel
many
like
bombs as they can.
4-0 up. Dominant the game. Stop playing around with this. So yeah, prep to run out. Probably gonna be for Red. RX yet again. Seems to be quite a bit.
Yeah, and that reminds me what I was saying. When
discovered the location of a
when
bomb.
you're in light gaming's position and you find yourself dying to such runouts, it's for sure it's infuriating. But the most important thing, like I was saying, is not to get too tilted and not to get too angry at yourself. Instead, it's to take that as a lesson and
5 seconds remaining.
learn that, okay, when I was playing on Cafe, when I was trying to rappel up this
Attackers
little
are
roof,
moving to defuse the
someone
bomb.
ran out of this window and got a free and easy kill on me. So next time, I better make sure that that doesn't happen by doing X. Maybe spawning a different side, maybe having your gun aimed at the window, or, you know, any number of things, having a nomad, and so on and so forth. So as far as this game goes, it's just learning constantly. Every single day, it's just learning something new about the game. And I feel like that's what makes it so enjoyable and so refreshing for me, is that despite playing it for as long as I have, there's still always something that you can learn.
There is indeed a pick, so he picks up a frag playing at Jaeger, and Alpha falls soon after. Interrogation coming out from Reds.
The attacker's bomb
There it is,
diffuser
the
has been
first
dropped.
interrogation we have ever seen in a Vanguard tournament. That is not good. 2 versus 5 this round was over, and right now it looks like this game is close as well. Meraki after this round need 2 more rounds.
Yeah, it does appear that Meraki will be proceeding into the upper bracket, as it's all left to Old Man Smokey, the Sledge, with 1:36 to work with against the full 5 squad of Meraki. And right now they're baying for his blood. They're picking the hatches, tossing nitro cells, impacts, everything they have at him. If they could run out onto the hatch, I'm sure they would. And a grenade comes out, but whoo, what a shot from Kingzo. Saved by his own ADS, gets a flawless round from Meraki, and they are 5-0 up.
I didn't even see his head. Didn't even see a pixel of his head.
A beautiful shot indeed.
There we go, 5-0 up, last round of this first half. Come on, Light. Just one round. Red's gonna
Just
take that
one.
clear yet again. No, yes, the Chanka! There we go.
The Lord!
Red is my best friend now. Just saying. There we go. I love. No, please. Oh, I'm so sad. Red is no longer my best friend.
Well, don't be too sad, as there's still one Spetsnaz operator on Light MK. He's playing the Fuse. An operator we don't see too much of in the competitive scene. I don't think we've seen a Fuse in our tournaments, have we?
Fuse is actually a very good operator. He has a hard vision gadget. Such utility. Cause so much chaos on the site and just burn so much utility.
Bomb located by attackers.
Definitely, but that's the crux of the problem. Using Fuse correctly is a rather situational. It's a rather situational thing. Of course, here Meraki have gone to Fireplace and Mining, which means that a Fuse could get onto this top floor here in the Cigar Lounge. As you can see, his drone is prepped over on the piano, and rain destruction from above. But it's so situational where you'll get the objective is below. Is on a floor below the one you're on.
It is very strong, just raining hell from above. But another thing that I love to do is if you're trying to attack a reading room kitchen, they have a very strong upstairs hold, then you can repel up that cocktail window and then just fuse all the Goyo shields and everything, and then so much utility taken out there. It's actually a pretty strong thing to do if you want to run out. Looks like Gohan will be looking for one here, but nothing being given to him right now. Shadow inside a kitchen, he's going to be and he wins the gunfight.
The Thermite dead as well. I would like to see what Fuse is up to, because I can hear a couple of explosions going off. I assume it's very chaotic on site. Gohan, however, with his Caveira teammate, is able to get a kill onto Shadow, so that's the Nomad dead. That's the flank watch dead as well. For now, It seems like MK is. He has used two of his fuse explosive charges, and he goes to use a third one. But he's on the same floor as Kunsto. If he's not careful, they could get a very easy kill onto it.
Rocket Man picked up Go on trying to go for a run out. And that is being killed. Rocket Man taking a little bit of damage, taking a lot of damage from Reds. Oof. He's on 1 HP.
He's on literally 1 HP.
And the run out
Attack
comes
response
out, and
diffuser
there
has
it
been
is.
dropped.
Diffuser dropped. That damage
Cover me,
it's
reloading!
all down to Light now. He's yet to get a kill.
What? Like you said, they're playing with their food now. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
oh my gosh.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, like you said, Meraki are just playing with their food at this point. But props to Light MK because he was doing the work. He got onto the top floor without dying on the rappel, without dying to the runout. He did use, I think, 3, if not 4 of his fuse, what do you call them? Packs? Explosive charges? And then he did get the hatch open using the hard breach, the new hard breach secondary. So, like you said, after his buff, he got a lot of utility, and it's good to see Light MK putting him to good use.
And now it is match point in favor of Meraki.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Not what you like to see if you are a Light fan. Because right now they haven't picked up a single round in this tournament.
Light himself hasn't picked up a single kill either. He's on
They have.
0 in 6.
Yeah, they picked up one round against Titan.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
I was not aware.
I'm reloading!
I was saying Light
10
MK
seconds to
himself
go.
hasn't got a kill. He's still 0 in 6. Which
5
is,
seconds to insertion.
you hate to see it.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
The only player
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
He's unkillable at this point.
7 KV. Reds has a 3 KV. Look at this destruction
By
going on.
attackers.
God, that's such a supernova shot, but he's taking a lot of damage to his lesion. He's kind of stuck right now. He's gonna swing it though. Very tight. Impact doing a lot of damage, and that one killed. But RX, and Cobras and Reds, they all pick up 1, and Reds picks up a double. It's all down to Smokey, picks up the Ash. Hopes and dreams will rest this man's shoulders. He's right now, and there it is. Cobras picked up the final round. That is it. That is a good game. And all cheers for Light as they now fall out of this tournament. Meraki, I think, have one more group stage game, but I think it's meant they place in the group stages.
Yeah, another victory for Meraki. Unfortunately for Light Gaming, yet another flawless loss, if there is such a thing. 7-0 against Meraki, 7-0 against Dynastic.
Huh. Unfortunate, but that's just how the ball rolls.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
Indeed. Okay, so I do believe there's another game shortly after this, but that will be who's casting those? Who's casting the next games?
Let me just confirm that it's going to be Plet and Kudu. Wait, before them it's going to be Justin and William, and then after that it's Plet and Kudu.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So that's pretty much it. Thanks guys for coming. Thanks for being here, and we hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is William, and welcome back to the New Human Siege Open. The first game you saw, thanks to Olympus and Sunset. Hope that was a banger of a game. We enjoyed it. And joining me is Justin.
Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? How are you doing, William?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
Getting much better. Yeah. Getting ready for this awesome game here we have today.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game, and I think it's going to be very action-packed. Meraki, obviously a well-known good team. Titan Odyssey as well. We saw Titan Odyssey play against Light Gaming yesterday, and 7 won them in a 4v5. And we saw Meraki, I think the previous game, just before we started, Meraki 7-0'd Light Gaming. They were fortunately in a 5v5. But yeah, it just shows you that both teams have real, very good skill, and well,
Mic off.
hopefully it's going to be a very good game.
Yeah. So today's game, what do you think we're gonna expect today's game?
I don't know. It's very
Meraki
difficult.
playing well.
Yeah, both teams are playing very well. But I think for this one, I think I'm gonna stick with the Titans. Hopefully my predictions are correct again.
Your prediction was correct yesterday, and now I'm in a bit of a fear to make a prediction because apparently I'm wrong.
Well, maybe you're right this time. Maybe I'm wrong.
We shall see. Well, we had the typical bans in Consulate, and we have a typical lineup in Consulate.
Yeah, and the bands, just going back to that, Monty, Jackal, a Bandit. Bandit is, I think, the only outstanding ban, in the bans, and then Mira, obviously straightforward, standard. We saw both of them banned yesterday, Mira and Jackal and the Monty. But the Bandit is a very interesting pick to ban first. I think Meraki Bandit, if I'm not mistaken. And, well, it's going to help them a lot, but it's also going to put pressure on the defensive side. As you can see, they're not taking the Cade, they are taking only
Attackers
the
need to
nuke.
locate
So
and defuse
we'll
as
have
many
to just
bombs
see
as
how
they
they
can.
choose to hold this garage. So,
Yeah, and that'll be the first side.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And yeah, the interesting Bandit ban. I don't know if it's gonna make a huge impact because I mean, lately there's no point. Well,
ooh,
just waste a little bit of time on the garage wall, but eventually the attackers are gonna open that wall anyway. So maybe they're just gonna focus on something else, and they'll
10
have,
seconds remaining.
Preventions on the plant or something.
5 seconds to insertion.
yeah, there he's back. I was going to point out that Diego's having a bit of connection issues.
Attackers
He
are
was
heading out
running
to
in
defuse
place
the bomb.
for quite a while, but he's at least back. Good to see. We're not going to have a rehost or, some issues right at the beginning of the game already. But yeah, Meraki coming with a full 5-man push to the garage side. They're not split up at all. Or we see Odyssey have only one roam, I believe, upstairs. No, the Melusi is roaming the other side, more main lobby, second floor, third floor, second floor.
Yeah, and as we see the Valkyrie is challenging
Bomb located by attackers.
Sophia window, and she's probably retreated back to Yellow Stairs. A very wise lead, as we have all the players from Meraki still outside trying to work on the garage wall.
They already had a very quick execution, sorry, but very quick. The wall is already open and they still have 2 minutes left on the clock, so very well played from Meraki to get that down. And it looks like they're already putting down Yellow Stairs, really making a quick, swift attack.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of traffic on those Yellow Stairs as you see the players bunch up in there. Let's say that Reds takes out one. He gets a double. Well done for Reds. He's pushing into White Van and he's going into kitchen. Sees the Melusi light down, but Melusi gets the better of him. And now, as we said, that the plant is going off. But and yes, he does stick it, but
Attackers need to
dies
protect
at
the
the end.
diffuser. Position
Now
compromised.
there has to be a retake here, as we have a 1v3 that is Asterisk on the Melusi, and he goes down and the attack is taken. Meraki taking the first round.
Yeah, now this is making me bite my words because that round from Meraki just looked so dominating and so swift. I believe they had a minute 30 left and the plant was already down, if I'm not mistaken. But it just shows you how swiftly and how easily they took that garage wall and just took control of it, had the right players, had the angles. Red's making a very good play, picking up two of the Odyssey players, does get refragged. But it just shows that, you know, their attacks were very swift, and well, we have to see if Odyssey can adapt to that, or if Meraki will take it once again.
Yeah, they had a very specific and meticulous plan, pushing down into one of the most dangerous areas actually in Consulate, that is Yellow Stairs. Bunched up in Yellow Stairs could be really, really dangerous. But obviously they had a plan. They
Defenders, protect
bullied
your
their way
bombs from
in,
being defused by
and they
attackers.
had the garage wall open, which was really good for them as well. And it came down to gunfight near the end.
Yeah, it looked like Odyssey obviously had their strats in place, but Meraki just took apart from it. They just did what they were supposed to. They actually ignored the full roam presence. They chased down the Valkyrie, then the Melusi had to fall back because wall was open and they were already down Yellow Stairs. So it just shows that Meraki know what they're supposed to do and they just execute it.
seconds
They're not
left.
worrying about what Odyssey has in store for them. They're just playing their own
5
game.
seconds left before insertion.
I wonder what made Valkyrie
Attackers must locate
drop
and
off
defuse a bomb.
immediately after contending the Zofia. Maybe he got a information call from his teammates that they need more help on Yellow Stairs, but I don't know, I would have loved to see the Valkyrie challenge the Zofia at the top, because that might have caused a bit of problems.
Bomb located by
Yeah.
attackers.
Well, we see she's trying to challenge once again. Well, both of Velcams, I believe, were taken out outside. So she doesn't have that intel anymore. But good work from the IQ on Meraki's side to get those cams instantly. And well, as we say that, the Valkyrie gets a nitro kill onto the Sophia, and well, there's her utility gone. And now Odyssey have a man advantage with 2 minutes left on the clock, which is very well played from them.
Yeah, that was an awesome play, but they still do have a Thatcher, so that might soften the blow a little bit to get rid of the utility Titan has. But dealing with those Banshees is going to be a nightmare, especially on Yellow Stairs, and Sandals takes out Red. Here we have Melusi seeing the top of the head of Thatcher and Scarlight, and Connector slightly cut off by one of the Meraki players. He's going to be doing some damage over there. And Sandals also takes out RXD.
Sandals, a 3k for him on the round, really just tearing Meraki apart on this round. But Gohan does pick off one of Odyssey's players, and now they have a disadvantage, but at least he picked off one of the players. So now they're left in a 2v4 situation, and well, we have to see. They do have full HP, so they have the utility. We have to see, if they can make this round and maybe pull it back from them. But as we say that, Sandals on the Valkyrie once again is just peeking those angles and really just tearing this apart. But he won't spot out anything, and well, the Meraki players will start to fall back and maybe regroup together.
That is a tight angle by Sandals over there. We see Gohan taking a little bit of damage. Not sure from where, but he's still on that connector window. And now we see the Melusi. Sandals again going off on a quad kill.
Yeah, really just still once again tearing them apart. Drop shot going for the run out outside main door, but now Cobra's on the repel and CEO repel left in a 1v4 situation, and well, there goes the Nomad off, but he will be spotted out, and well, Sandals jumping out and getting an ace for the round. What a play from Sandals, just really demolishing Meraki that round, and it just shows his capability, and well, he just carried Odyssey through that round, and well, now they're back to an even scoreline, and it's really from here to see how the game will change.
Yeah, that was a brilliant ace by Sandals. well played. His positioning throughout the entire round was just phenomenal.
Yeah. Go on. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off.
No, no.
Yeah, so going on to the, I actually lost my train of thought. No, my train of thought at the end there. But yeah, so going into the third round.
Yeah.
So far it's a back and forth. Still too early to tell.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
Seems
as
like
they
they're
can.
evenly matched so far. But I still haven't seen Banshees in full action.
Bomb
yet,
located
because
by attackers.
So far the attack has been in the outskirts of that.
Yeah, it really, we haven't seen a lot of, impactful or impact coming from Melusi, especially because of the Thatcher, so her utility just getting disabled and they choose to run past it. They don't really destroy it. But we'll have to just see, if her utility placement this round is better, that
5
really just
seconds to go.
impacts. It does look like Odyssey are going to be playing into the bathroom on the top floor and just holding Garage a bit better from there. So maybe those Melusis will help him. The Mute, I believe, is playing in there, help him just to give him some more info and just really help him to impact this round.
Yeah, I wonder if the mutes are impactful into holding this Garage for longer, or they might not. I mean, why not bring a Cade at least and actively Cade trick the wall? And to see this, the Thermite's gonna be working on that wall and with ease, set up. He's gonna deal with the Jaeger. Being really aggressive. But he actually does a run out and gets punished for it. There goes Asterix and Sandal's taken out of the game too. Down to a 3-5. This is good work by me.
Yeah, it's just, they really just showing like they can get this utility off this wall instantly with that Thatcher. And well, as I say, that Gohan picks another kill for himself. And well, the Thermite gets spotted out. The Legion will miss his shots, but does do a lot of damage to Reds. But now Odyssey left in a 2v5 situation. As I say that, the Mute is picked off, but the Legion gets one for himself, and now 1v4. Plant is going down. What will he do? He has to peek the attackers, but they're just holding those angles. He has to make something here, or Meraki will pick off this round.
Yeah, that aggressive push onto yellow stairs is, they really need to find a way to deal with that. And Gohan ends the round spectacularly on, was that a flawless or 1v?
No, one person died. The IQ died, so it was 4v1 at the end. But Gohan really just, actually the whole Meraki just really tearing up. It looks like their Garage attack is far better than, their CEO defense, or CEO attack, sorry. Odyssey might just have to change up, that Garage attack, because their CEO was very strong. It was carried by Sandals, but you can't rely on one player to, do everything. I think overall, Meraki are looking far better. They're playing a lot more coordinated, and just everybody's giving an input. But at the moment, we'll have to just see if Odyssey can maybe push that up and just play
Defenders, protect
play
your
together
bombs from
more.
being defused by attackers.
Yeah, and that yellow stairs push really concerns me because they're receiving no pressure from that yellow stairs.
Bomb located by attackers.
Odyssey is just letting them waltz in and live on yellow stairs, which shouldn't happen.
Attackers have
Like,
located a
shouldn't let
bomb.
everyone just come down the stairs and get a plant on. It's a really pivotal area. Just challenge it. Slow them down.
Yeah, I agree with you completely, because I believe both attacks onto the Garage side of Meraki was based on and impactful because of that yellow stairs presence. They got the wall open within the first 20 seconds. They had so much time left, got control of yellow, ignored the Romans. The Romans had to fall back. They I think that round was only when they picked off the Romans that time. But it just means that their Garage push is far better than their CEO attack. And it just shows, because that yellow stairs presence just funded everything in that previous round and the first round that they attacked on.
Yeah, and now it's looking like a split push from the top floor. The console office and admin office is going to be the main this part. They're going to have to deal with the Mute and the Vigil up Oh no, the Melusi is still there to challenge admin. He's gonna have to deal with 2 players. He does challenge it. A little bit aggressive. I don't know if he knows that he's gonna be keeps it out, drop shot, takes out one of them. That's a kill for him. He saw the gun barrel of the next player. Is he gonna stick around or is he just gonna
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
call it? Oh no, he does end Gohan's life.
Yeah, well played from Dropshot. Actually holding admin, sorry, really well and, you know, getting himself 2 impactful picks. And Diffuser's dropped outside admin on the floor lying there, and now the attackers have to recover it. Everybody's CEO side. As I say that, Cannibal on the visual picks off, I believe it was Cobras, and now Odyssey looking far better on this round in a 5v3. Does spot out a player, doesn't connect the shots, and he gets a second for himself, picks off the Nomad, and now Odyssey in a 5 versus 1. We'll have to see if Reds can clutch this out, or if he can, you know, maybe just bring a couple kills to improve his KD.
And now, the Thermite rushing in. He's trapped in a very peculiar place. And he's gonna be ended. That was intense to watch. And the diffuser being down so far just didn't help. It just made matters worse. Nailed me cough.
Yeah, and really just shows you that Odyssey obviously having a flawless round that they had a far better defense. Their CEO defenses and their lobby defenses are just looking far better than that garage one. It looks like Meraki's garage push is just demolishing that defense of theirs. But overall, both teams are playing really well. There was really a lot of impact there from all the players, and well, we love to see it.
Yeah, they're questioning each other and answering each other back and forth with a win and a loss and a win and a loss. So, and that's what we like to see. Yeah, so far Meraki only successful on a garage push. So far the other sides
Attackers
have
need to
been
locate and
completely
defuse bombs.
unsuccessful. I wonder what's gonna happen on this team now. Are they gonna do justice or are they just gonna?
Well, we'll have to see because they Titan's top floor hold was pretty strong. Sandals obviously acing that round and really making an impact on that Valkyrie. He's back on the Valkyrie, so we'll have to see if he can make that same impact. But we'll have to see if, you know, Meraki can change it up. They are bringing the exact same lineup as they have been for the past couple rounds. So we'll just have to really see an improvement on the attack. Maybe they just need to play more coordinated, or, you know, maybe take from a different area. But we'll have to just see what they have in
Attackers
store
are
for
moving
us.
out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, that is true. The coordination is key in this because they cannot allow one man to just run around and kill everybody. So they are gonna have to deal with Sandals on that Valkyrie at some point in time because he's probably gonna want to do the same thing this time around. Just kill it.
Yeah, and it looks like Meraki did change up their push. They are taking admin this time instead of going for the CEO office repel. So now we'll have to just see if this attack is going to be better for them. Obviously, Odyssey don't have any admin presence. The Mute is pushing now into admin, or, you know, he's late reinforcing. Thermite does not pick him off. He does go leave with his life, but now the Mute stuck in this corner. You know, we'll have to see if he can rotate out or not. He does get spotted out by the drone, shoots the drone, peeks wide, but, well, once again, he's still stuck in there, and now he is eventually able to rotate. And it looks like Meraki have decided to take admin. There's one player in admin so far. We'll have to see if the rest are going to pull them in there, or how will they attack this site.
That was really good by Kingzo. I don't know if you know, cutting off an angle from the balcony and the Thermite, as you saw him by the printer's window as well, making sure that the rest of the players can make it into admin safety, and now they can all join them and make the push even better.
Yeah, that was very good coverage. And well, Sandals is now keeping the angle. He does spot out the Nomad, connects the shots, and he gets another one for himself. Gives the advantage to Odyssey. Now 5v4. He is spotted out. They know his position, and well, there we go. There's RX with the refrag. Well, now it's back to a 4v4. Even score. We'll have to just see, you know, what type of impact is going to happen this time.
Yeah, Meraki must be glad now that he helped Sandals, because he was already starting to become a problem. And now they're making good headway trying to make it into Rosetta Steve. That's and it connects. Reds is out of the game, but now they know about whoever is downstairs. And Gohan's gonna be challenging that. Look at the head. Challenges him. Shots not connecting, missing these shots, and she's not gonna be able to get out. I actually thought it was Sophia, but it was the Thatcher.
Yeah, and just well played. And then RX, sorry, just getting another one for himself. He picked off, I believe, Jaeger. Yeah, and just that mute playing down below in office Tellers just made a very good impact. Got the nitro, got the second. Well, now 10 seconds left on the clock. This Maestro Cam is going to be a problem for that plant. Yeah, it's looking like an Odyssey. And well, there we go. As I said, the mute is down below with the shotgun. Just shotguns Cobras while he's going for the plant. And well, Odyssey clutch out that round. And very well played from them.
Yeah, that was brilliantly done. Seems like Meraki can't get a hold of any other site besides Garage. And now they have the last round going into the split. They have another chance. I mean, not a bad looking score on the split in attack, to be honest. 2-3, and possibly they might make it a 3-3.
Yeah, possibly, because obviously the default for any attack defender sided map is a 2-4 split. But right now it can go either way, because as you said, their garage attacks, Meraki's garage attacks are really strong, and well, as you look, Titan Odyssey are going back down to garage.
Defenders,
So
protect your bombs from being
we'll have to
defused by
see if
attackers.
Odyssey can swap something out. They did bring the Cade this time and a
Bomb located
Clash
by
instead
attackers.
of, I believe it was the Mute and Wamai. So we do see some adjustments in their strats, but we'll have to see if Meraki can really just take this one as well to even out the scoreline, to give them a bit of a more advantage when they go into their defense split.
Indeed, and the good thing about the Cade, right, is that you can deploy his electric draws from a distance. As
10 seconds left before
bandit,
insertion.
you have to be really, not that you'd want to mute trick,
5 seconds remaining.
with the bandit you're gonna have to be there, and since the bandit is not around,
Attackers are
Mute
moving
was
to
taking
defuse the
care
bomb.
of really quickly and swiftly, and that's how Meraki was able to just push into yellow unchallenged. And so far it looks like they're gonna still be unchallenged in yellow, and that's gonna cause a problem. It did bring the Kaid. You can deploy them from a distance, but that yellow presence is also very pivotal.
Yeah, and Sandal's really playing aggressive here. He does spot out the IQ, eventually gets the kill, and well, there Sandal's just once again terrorizing Meraki when he's playing upstairs. Doesn't matter what operator, but we'll have to just see now. Meraki's disadvantage in a 4v5, and it looks like they're struggling to get that wall because they don't have the Thatcher anymore. So we'll just have to see, if they can what they can change to just really get this. And there goes an Ash charge to get rid of that Medusi. Doesn't do any damage to the Clash, but they do know the Clash is there. And well, the smoke playing close with the Clash on the yellow stairs. Gohan loses a lot of HP from the Cade, and well, now we'll just have to see how Meraki choose to take this one.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Now they've put all the attention on yellow stairs. As if they were listening, Justin.
Yeah.
All the attention is on yellow stairs, and they're making it really difficult. And already wasted more than a minute. Although the garage is open, but not as swiftly and
Quickly.
Attackers
Yeah, it just shows you that Odyssey are watching, they are adapting to what's going on there. They're not just focusing on themselves, they are adapting where they can. And it just shows how much more of a delay they had on that garage wall, because instead of Meraki taking it in the first couple 20 seconds, it took them at least a full minute, and they lost a player and a lot of HP on their player, one of their players. As I say that, they do even out the scoreline. And now Sandals once again getting another kill for himself, eventually finishes off the Gohan, that finishes off the Ash that was damaged. And well, there goes the Clash as well, the Blackbeard. Well, there is a refrag from the Cade, and now another kill coming out from Meraki side, leaving it in a 2v2, 40 seconds left on the clock. And well, the smoke is down once again, but both players on Meraki side are low HP, and well, Sandals is holding this
Attackers have
angle at
recovered
top.
their
All the
diffuser.
players actually very low HP. And well, Blackbeard, King Sua sees the player up playing in piano. I think he heard him, speaks the angle, and well, there we go. Meraki do clutch this out, and now it's a 3-3 split.
Yeah, that garage attack has been a saving grace for Meraki, as all the round successes have come from garage and Titan Odyssey not being able to answer them. And now going into a 3-3 split on the Switch, that's going to be really tough for Titan. Maybe they have plans for it, but we shall see. And Sandals, my word, popping off in this match. He's everywhere and killing everybody.
Yeah, really just showing the works. We did see him play like exceptionally well yesterday. I believe against Light Gaming he dropped 10 and 2, something like that.
Attackers need to
But he
locate and
did play
defuse the
really well
bomb.
yesterday, and he's showing that he's playing well once again, going 8 for 4 at the moment. Just really pulling his team along. His team is obviously contributing as well, but you can see the outstanding performance coming from his side. And if you look at Meraki, it's really just an even scoreline coming from all of them. Cobras struggling a bit at the moment, but hopefully on the defense now, we can see him just show up a bit more. Sure, Meraki can either try and clutch this one out, or if we'll see an Odyssey,
10 seconds to go.
Odyssey flawless attack. But we'll have to just wait and see.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it's becoming a different dynamic now, and surely Cobras will.
Attackers
wake up
must
on
locate and
this.
defuse a bomb.
He's probably playing more support than the previous round, which is not to take anything away from him.
Yeah, I believe so. Like, maybe he just, warming up. He's just getting used to the game, just taking his time. It's not like he's really bringing his team down at all. His team's still stepping up and really making the impact. And well, we saw the Blackbeard on Meraki's attacks, and now we see it again on Odyssey's attacks. And Reds loses a lot of HP on the Vigil. He's left to about 50 HP. And well, that's the advantage back to Odyssey now. But as I was saying yesterday, we saw quite a bit of Blackbeard play, and I didn't agree with the Blackbeard. I don't like the Blackbeard, but unfortunately both teams are now deciding to bring it. And well, there goes the Blackbeard getting a kill onto the Jaeger, and well, now the advantage, once still in the lead with Odyssey. And I think Cobras might want to go for a run out, or he's just prepping it. Does get spotted out by the Blackbeard and use quite a lot of HP. But Blackbeard is just waiting and looking for this run out. And he's reloading, and well, he gets the Wamai, but the air jab, really putting the Wamai in a bad spot. But Valkyrie running out as well and getting that refrag. And, well, now it's looking a lot. Yeah, it's
doing
looking.
a lot of damage. Sorry about that, Justin. Doing
That's
a lot of damage on that balcony taking out one of the players. The damage is done, and they still have a man count advantage. So lights out. That's gonna be problematic for Meraki, because now they have 3 relays, all focusing on Windows. I don't know where the focus is from Titan. And Cannibal does take out Red, or no, Kingzo refrags, and Kingzo gets a second for himself. Holding on to those heavy stairs really pivotal. Somebody does have an angle onto him from Windows, but he's gonna hold on for dear life. The plant was going down, but it was denied. Not 100% sure. The Thermite is left alone on the Windows against 2 Valkyrie Reds and Kingzo on the Legion. Both of them half HP, and the other one less than half HP.
But as we say that, the Thermite loses his HP, bite your words, and well, Legion, King Sua, able to really make an impact that round, does pick up the Thermite while he's trying to jump in the window, and he just really Reds, and I believe it wasn't Reds, sorry, RX and King Sua just really clutching up that round for their team, and putting them back in the game.
Yeah, that's your hatred for Blackbeard.
Yep. Blackbeard did make such an impact that round. He got a kill, I believe he got a second, and he did damage to quite a lot of players. in the end, Meraki was like, we're not going to be scared of a Blackbeard. We're just going to play it. And, you know, look where it got them. They did win out the round. And, well, that's very well played from them.
And now the interesting question is:
Attackers need
the
to locate
garage
and
wall.
defuse as
The
many
garage
bombs as
wall,
they
one
can.
of the teams haven't been able to successfully defend it, and the other team has been 100% successful in attacking. Now I'm keen to see what the plan is for Titan Odyssey to attack this garage.
Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, well, obviously Meraki making a name for themselves in their attacks on their garage attack. And now they're going back down to defend their garage. We'll have to see, you know, if they can bring the same impact that they did on their defense as they did on their attack. Because, like you said, they were flawless on their garage attacks. We'll have to just see if Odyssey can now be as well, or if, you know, Meraki are really going to hold this a lot better.
Attackers are
Yeah,
moving
and
to defuse the
interestingly
bomb.
enough, Titan bought an ace, and Meraki have no hard breach denial whatsoever. So either they are baiting them into opening the garage wall completely and playing off of a retake, or it's just going to be a roam and let them come in and just pounce on them while they're doing that.
Yeah, like, as you can see, it's a very weird playstyle coming out from Meraki side. The Maestro roaming, he does push back eventually, but I believe that you said obviously there wasn't any wall denial, and I think it's just that they saw, let's not waste our time taking, you know, utility denial if they're just going to get the wall instantly, because obviously you saw how quick Meraki did it. So they just said they're going to get the wall eventually. We have to just play off of it. And, well, there we go. The Maestro doing damage to that Blackbeard. And, well, now the advantage onto Meraki. But this Maestro really getting pressured now. He has an angle on him from the garage and onto yellow stairs. And we'll just have to see, you know, how he decides to play this out.
Yeah, that's a very dangerous position to play, but he is holding it off nicely. And every single one of Titan Odyssey's players outside of the garage, Kings are taking on Sanders. That's a good hit from him on that Maestro, standing his ground, not letting anybody in. And now we have a bit of a stalemate. All players outside garage wall, and the other side from Meraki, all players just facing the garage. As I say that, two of those Titan Odyssey players are rotating around. Maybe there's been some info relayed to them that there's some sort of a switch, and no, Blackbeard is taken out.
Ooh!
He gets a double red on a tear, but he
Attackers
eventually
have dropped the
gets
bomb
shot down
diffuser.
by a
Oh, and
ace.
yeah, and King, sorry to interrupt you, and King Sua just peeking the yellow stairs once again, getting a double for himself now. Well, now Titan Odyssey verticals just left in a 1v4 situation. He does have time. I'm pretty sure he has some utility. Nope, doesn't have any drones. He does have 2 smokes, but the angles, they know exactly where he is. They're watching the angles. We just have to see now. He does get spotted out, but Oryx not able to connect the shots, doesn't have the correct angle, and now we just have to see, you know, how this round plays out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of utility to deal with. Running out of time a little bit. Baiting out the player that was on
15 seconds to go.
stairs to either push. You just know that he's there. Just with a pistol, not connecting shots. Both players actually missing their shots, but Red does finally connect his shots in the round.
He does go for that drop shot, but unable to connect the shot. And, well, RX just cheeky hip firing all the way there while peeking. And, well, he does get the shots hit. He does get the shots onto the player of Odyssey's side. And, you know, he really clutches out the round for them. And, well, now we're seeing a more dominant side of the match. The first couple rounds were pretty neck and neck. You know, even scoreline coming from both teams, and now Meraki just really picking up and just showing that, you know, they're really going to try their best to win this.
Yeah, and now they're going into lobby and press room, and they bring in a clash, which is a pretty
Attackers need to
reasonable.
locate and
It's
defuse
going to be
bomb.
hard to deal with that clash, especially if she stays around that bathroom area.
Bomb
and
located
lobby
by
area.
attackers.
To slow down any sort of push coming in from there. So the top floor is going to be top priority for Titan Odyssey, and then surely they bring a buck and a sledge. So
Attackers have located a bomb.
is plenty for them.
Yeah, it just shows that they're trying to get that top room control. They know how they defended it. They know how they need to attack it
10
now.
seconds remaining.
Or just shows that they have the utility. They have the operators that are needed for
5
it.
seconds to
Just
go.
have to see, if they can play it a bit better than their previous attacks, and just
Attackers are moving
get
to
themselves
defuse the
back into
bomb.
this game. And I believe we'll see once again, maybe neck and neck.
Now we see the Mozzie in Visa. I'm not sure if he has a roam partner or not, but he's gonna be met by the Ash and possibly the sledge around those windows on the north side of the map.
As you say that, he does rotate up spiral stairs, and the sledge has an angle on him, but we'll have to see if he can connect the shots. And he does not connect the shots. He does not spot the player properly. And there we go. RX on the Mozzie just picks him off, and now he gives the advantage back to Meraki's side. And that's a lot of utility wasted. I believe the sledge had his nade still. He had a full sledgehammer, and he had one drone that could have supported Odyssey in their attack. And now this disadvantage. RX does spot out the Ash, but isn't able to connect the shots. And the Ash will just push back a bit. And now we have to see, how Odyssey are going to play this out.
Yeah, that was a huge blow to Titan Odyssey. And so far Meraki sitting comfortably and just letting the time go by as Titan Odyssey is just trying to get a pick, trying to equalize in numbers. At the moment they're still outside of the map. Mozzie trying to get an angle onto the bro, and drop shot takes out Gohan. Not sure from where, must have been around bathroom side at the top floor.
It was in the small desk lobby side. Well, not lobby, but like small desk on CEO. Outside CEO office.
But now they're gonna have to deal with the clash on that yellow stairs. They're trying to get hold of top floor. They do have some sort of control in the top floor. I saw the Blackbeard in there, not sure where he went. But anyway, oh yes.
He's sitting in a theater room, I believe, or projector, as some people call it. But yeah, that Mozzie playing there at the bottom of the stairs, going to try and make a push up. Nope, he gets pushed down to the basement. And 50 seconds left on the clock. We have to see how Odyssey is going to try and take this. They still have to get that plant down.
Charging battery.
Really, pressure that side. The Clash is going to waste so much time. And that Maestro, just those impactful players. Somebody, I believe, nobody got spotted out, but now this Clash stuck in this corner, really struggling. He does spot out the Ash, and it just starts annoying him with the shots. I don't believe, I'm not sure what is happening. Maybe it's glitching or something, but King Sua does pick off the Maestro. Well, there we go. The Clash does get picked off, and now the Maestro gets picked off as well from the Buck, and Plant has to go down. The Jaeger spots out the player, and he's just gonna fall back. Well, we do have a 1v1, and no time left on the clock. Meraki take it and put it on match point. We have a bit of an issue on Meraki's side. We will have a rehost. They are missing one of their players, so we will be back with you shortly.
I wonder if it was the Clash or he was just spamming the electroshock on the shield.
I'm not sure, but the Clash is still in the game. King Sua is still there. I believe it was RX or Reds that might have disconnected.
Indeed. Yeah, so Meraki on defense, really sticking it to Titan Odyssey. They cannot crack the defense at all.
Yeah, really just showing that their defenses are so much better. Their attacks were good, and their defenses are just 2 times the so much better. Sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm trying to say. But it's just showing that that's so much better than their actual attacks, and they just they haven't lost one defense so far. Odyssey really struggling to get around for themselves on their attack side. But I'm sure we're not going to count them out just yet. We'll have to just see, if this Rios is going to change the mindsets of some of the players. Maybe Meraki start getting overly aggressive. We did see a lot of aggression yesterday. when teams were in a big lead. But we'll just have to see, if Odyssey can maybe step up and just bring it back.
Yeah, that momentum is a huge thing, and right now it might get shifted. We don't know, or they might just keep
Mic on.
cool and carry on with what they're doing because it seems to be working. But now Titan Odyssey really reaping what they sow by letting Meraki take 3 rounds on attack in the previous couple of rounds, and now they need to change something up to really bring it back because so far in the 3 sites that they went to, all successful, and operator choices not really um not not make it is making a huge factor, but all of them have been good operator choices, and everybody's been using their operators to its full effect. But I think that Yellow Stare's presence for both teams has become one of the major deciding factors.
Yeah, I agree with you so much on that. And well, were talking about operator choices. We've seen the Blackbeard, I think, every single
Mic
round on the
off.
attacks, and the Blackbeard's made an impact. But such a cheeky operator to take because you know in a game like Siege that you have to hit headshots, and taking Blackbeard where it just gets cancelled out. It just shows that an operator like that just changes the whole dynamic of the game and really how it plays out.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know about the bandit ban. I mean, everything's been it's been a back and forth on defense, except for now with the 3 rounds and with Meraki. I wonder if the bandit ban was a major factor in that. But both teams just let the garage wall go. Like they just gave it to the defenders. Let it be. So I'm not sure if the bandit ban made so much of a difference. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, we're just having some slight issues, just trying to set up the game and things, but we will be getting into the game shortly. And yeah, we'll just have to see how this rehost is going to affect both of the teams.
Yeah, you gotta love rehost.
Terrible thing that happens, but we can't really complain. There are technical difficulties. Some players do disconnect from the games. It does end up happening, so it's just unfortunate. It's really we can't prevent it, but at least it's a feature that allows us to come back into the game and start off from where we finished.
Yeah, and they're still setting up the lobby for the players to come back in. Yeah, I Titan, dude, not looking so good. I think I might win this one today.
Maybe, but we still have 2 other games coming after this. So if you guys want to stay tuned with us, we will be playing, we will be casting the whole entire day. We will be streaming most of the day today. There will be a couple games after this. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Turn post notifications on so you can be notified when we stream again. And just hope that everybody enjoys the stream and just enjoys the action that's going on. And as I say, remember, most important thing, drink water. Get yourself a glass of water, drink some water, stay hydrated. It's a very hot day today where I'm from. Not sure where you guys how it is by you guys, but just stay hydrated, stay refreshed, and yeah, we'll just hope to see some more action as we get the game started off at the moment.
Everybody's back, and hopefully everything is all sorted out and no more disconnects because we want to see the last couple of rounds play off pretty smoothly. Round 9, I believe.
Yes, round 9. We are kicking off. Oh, score line is messed up. We're gonna have another rehost. We will be back with you shortly. We won't be talking anymore. We just want to sort this out quickly so that we don't have any more issues. And yeah, we will be back with you guys as soon as possible. Oh, doesn't look like doesn't look like we're having a rehost, or are we? They want to rehost.
Attackers need to locate
Guess
and
like
defuse as
looks
many
like we're
bombs as
having
they
a
can.
rehost. It's unfortunate, but it was a mistake. And we'll just have to see how this plays out. Once again, we will be back. This is just yeah.
Yeah, new rehosts are a bit problematic, but everyone seems to be taking it well.
Yep.
Taking a short little break, readjust themselves, have a little bit of a team talk, and hopefully come back better.
Yeah. I just want to make a slight request. Our observer, obviously, Orma, is trying his best. He is doing a really good job. And we will be back into the game as soon as possible. I will just sit here and just help him with the thing to make his job a bit easier. But yeah, we will be back shortly. And we're back. Welcome. Sorry, we had some minor issues with the rehost, but we are getting back into the game now. Meraki versus Titan Odyssey. If you're only joining in now,
Mic off.
yeah, it's been a very impactful game. The score is currently 6-3. Meraki are advantaged at the moment. They are in the lead, and we just have to see how these rehosts really impacted the players, their mindsets, etc. if they can, maybe bring this back, Odyssey side, or if Meraki can clutch this out now.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a little bit of time to get some team talk coming in and to readjust what they've done, what they need to change, and what to do in the next couple of rounds. And the first move will be switching off of the Zofia, going into the Capital. That is a really good pick from them. Not sure about switching off of the Zofia though.
Attackers need to locate and
Somebody's gonna have
defuse
to
bombs.
deal with utility.
Yeah, they do have the Ash. I believe they saw the lineup from coming from the Meraki side, and they said, they don't really need the Sophia. There isn't a lot of utility that needs to really be got. Obviously, 2 shields on the side of Meraki side which could be impactful. We did see a lot of shield play yesterday.
Bomb
In
located
most of the
by
games,
attackers.
we just have to see how it plays out this time. And I just want to once again say thank you
10
to our
seconds left.
sponsors. Our sponsors, New Human. You guys can go check them out.
5
Their
seconds
website
insertion.
is newhuman.co.za. They're really good. They have really good
Attackers are moving
products,
to
and
defuse the bomb.
they would
The
really
attacker's
appreciate
bomb
all the
diffuser has
support
been
from all of
dropped.
you guys. They have
Attackers
helped
recovered the
us.
bomb
They
diffuser.
have bring this tournament to you guys. They bring all this content. And yeah, thank you very
Defender
much.
is approaching a kill zone.
Runner, the aggressive RX D just taking out Sandals, taking him out of the round and giving Meraki a huge advantage coming in. Nomad is a very important operator, especially when it comes to runner. So now Meraki's going to be free to just run up
Bomb
and
has
whatever
been
they want.
located. Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Also
Attackers
taken
recovered the
out,
diffuser.
my word.
If I can just point out both of those plays, the Legion picking up the Capitero, what a shot from him. But that play from that Valkyrie on the cams, sitting watching, Nomad right before before the Nomad put down her utility, he just decided, I'm running out, and got the pick. And that's such an impactful pick because now the runouts can just happen from anywhere. There's no denial coming out of those runouts, and now Odyssey disadvantaged with a 5v3 have to bring this back, otherwise it's GG to them, and
Attackers have dropped the bomb
then
diffuser.
they have to go home. And as I say that, King Sua gets another kill on the Legion. I believe he shot the Blackbeard this time, and now Verticals and Cannibal getting one for himself, does pick up the Legion, but now left in 2v4. As I say that, the IQ in a 1v4, and that Smoke running out aggressively but doesn't spot out anything. He's just going to sit outside that garage door, and now we'll just have to see if Meraki are going to play super aggressive. And as I say that, RX runs out with the Valkyrie, and very well played from Meraki, just clutching that round out. And GG to both teams.
That was a very dominant round to end it off. Clearly undeterred by the rehost, Meraki taking that last round. Congratulations to Meraki, ending the round with a 7-3.
Yeah, very well played. We did see a lot of action in the beginning of the game. It was even, but then afterwards, it was just one-sided from there. Meraki did not lose one round in that second half, taking all 4 of their defense rounds, just being a brick wall and just completely pushing Titans out of the site.
Indeed. Well, thank you very much to everyone that's watching, and we'll be taking a short break and we'll be back with the next match.
Yep. Thank you very much to everyone. It was a very good game, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, so it looks like and some events have taken place that unfortunately the next game won't be streamed. It will be recorded, but we'll be taking a break for an hour while that game goes on its way. And we'll see you guys at I believe 3 o'clock for the next game. William, what game is it?
I think it is ADG and VGA.
Oh no, the one at 3 p.m. I mean, the next game is obviously ADG versus Vanguard Alphas. That will not be streamed at the moment, and we will see you guys later for